Hi everyone, I'm Kate. I'm an English teacher here on Verbling, and today's class is for intermediate learners, and it's a speaking class. Essentially, what we'll be doing in today's class is I will give you, we'll be doing some dialogues, some role plays. So we'll be imagining that we are in everyday situations, like at the doctor's office or making travel arrangements, and we'll have to play out these scenarios. Okay, I'll explain more when the rest of our class gets here. But I want to welcome the students who are here already. Hi, Mustafa. Mustafa, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, teacher.
Hi, how
How are
are
you?
you? Good, how are you?
I am doing well.
Good. Nice to have you back. And hi, Inov. Okay, I'm not sure. Can you hear me, everyone?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me? Okay. Maybe he's having connection. Elena?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. What about you?
Good, thanks. Elena, where are you calling from?
From Latvia.
From?
I'm from Latvia.
Hello, Mauricio?
Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Good, and where are you from?
I'm from Argentina.
Gabrielle, are you there?
Hi, Kathleen. Hi,
Oh,
hello.
hi. Hi. What's your name? Gabriel.
Gabriele. Gabriele.
Gabriele. Okay. Gabriele. Okay, nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Nice to meet you. I'm Italian. I live nearby Rome.
You're from Italy. Okay, very cool. Nice to have you here. And let's see.
Thanks.
We also have Allah. Hi, how's it going, Allah?
Hello, teacher. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And hi, David.
Hi, teacher. How
How's
are
it
you?
going? Good, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Vietnam.
From Vietnam. Very cool. Okay. Great. Well, it's nice to have all of you here. And for those of you who I haven't met before, I'm Kate. Very nice to meet you. I'm an English teacher from the US. And I think actually most of you, let's see, I've had Mustafa and Allah in class before, but I think the rest of you I haven't had. So it's great to have some new students. And so, again, today's class is going to be focused on speaking. So you know, I'm participating, and what we'll be doing is we'll be working in pairs. And I'll give each of you sort of an identity or a situation. It might be between a client and a person working, or it might be between you know, a receptionist and someone calling. So different sort of real life role play scenarios, and you'll have to read the description of your character and sort of play it out. So this should be some good controlled speaking practice where you know, you're working with one other person and trying to use English in a real world scenario, and I will be giving you feedback. Okay, so that's kind of what the focus of today's class will be, and it looks like we have a few new people joining. Hi, Omar.
Hey teacher, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, and hello, Ibrahim.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Great. Okay, so again, I think we'll just sort of get started with these dialogues. So the one thing about today's class is it involves a lot of speaking and a lot of listening, because two people will be doing the actual speaking at any given time, right? And I want the rest of the class to be listening to your classmates while they are acting out their sample dialogues, and think about anything that they do well, things that you can tell them that was great, or things that you notice they made a mistake with and that they could improve. So we want to have feedback from the whole class. Okay? So let me just give you an idea of what we're doing. I'll share my screen. Okay, hold on one second. Okay. So these are basically role play cards, right? So we'll have one person being person A and one person being person B, right? And each person wants a different thing from any given situation, and they just have to sort of come to an agreement. So to do this effectively, the students are going to need to be able to agree and disagree politely and to make compromises. So we'll be practicing that language. Okay? All right, so in a minute I'll ask two students to volunteer to be our first two actors. But before we start, does anyone have questions? Okay, so let's get started. Who is willing to go first?
Okay.
All right, so that was Mustafa? Is that right? And one other person?
Maybe me.
Okay, great. Okay, great. So we have the two of you. Let's see. I will give you. So if you look in your Google, in the Google chat, I'll send you the description of who you are, and Mustafa, I'll send you the description of who you are. Okay, and that way you won't be able to see each other's descriptions. Okay. Okay, so does anyone know how to send a private message? Does anyone know how to send a private message in the Google chat?
I think I have to add you maybe or something like
Oh,
this.
really? Okay. So actually, I'll figure it out. So in the Google chat, Enov, that's for you. Okay. The description for you is in the Google chat, and in the Verbling chat, okay, we have the description for you, Mustafa. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the two of you can take a minute and read those. Okay. And class, why don't you also read these two different descriptions, and so you understand who your classmates are, and then as they prepare, you can sort of see how they act out this situation. Okay, so Mustafa and Enov, let me know when you're ready.
Okay. Okay, I am ready, teacher.
Okay, Enov, are you ready?
Okay.
I'm ready.
Okay, all right, go ahead. So imagine the phone's ringing, ring, ring, ring.
Who is the doctor?
I am the reception.
Okay, so ring, ring, ring. Your phone is ringing, Mustafa.
Okay. Hello. How are you?
Hello. Hello, Dr. Mustafa.
Hello, Inam.
Hello, Mustafa. Is this Dr. Mustafa, right?
Right.
I have to change my appointment on Tuesday, the 3rd, to be on Thursday, the 5th at 15 because I'm very busy on Tuesday and I have to do a lot of things on Tuesday, so I need to change my appointment to Thursday. Can you make it?
I think let me check now.
Yeah.
Sorry, we don't have appointment on Thursday.
Oh.
But yeah. Sorry.
Can I change to another day after Thursday, maybe?
Maybe let me check. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe the next day is Monday, so the doctor will be free at Monday at 19.
At 19. At what time? 19. Okay, 19.
Yeah.
Looks like I can come at 19 because of traffic jam. Maybe at 20. Can I came at 20?
You can come on 9th this month.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. I'll come in at 9. Okay. Thanks, doctor.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, very good. Okay, a very good first try. I think that was realistic, right? No, it was good. I think it was realistic. And I think some of the things you did well, you asked the appropriate questions, right? That's going to be one of the most important things. So asking the appropriate questions like, hi, how can I help you? Or hi, or expressing your desires and demands, right? What's a more polite way of saying I want? So for instance, a more polite way of saying I want to change my appointment? What's a more polite way of saying that?
Yeah,
could
maybe.
I change?
Yeah.
Sorry?
Like, could I change my appointment?
Yeah, could I change my appointment? Or anything else?
Or I would like to change my
Good.
appointment.
Yeah, I would like to change my appointment. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, great. So for the rest of the class, let's hear some feedback on this dialogue. What were some things that they did well? What do you think, class? What did your classmates do well?
Maybe.
Nothing. They don't think you did anything well.
Yes.
I thought that you guys did a pretty good job. Okay. All right. If there's no feedback, that's okay for this time. But make sure you're listening, right, to your classmates in the next one, because I want to hear your input, right? I want to hear what you think. And so I think, aside from some small mistakes, it was good, and I think the hard thing about these scenarios is knowing exactly which language we use. Also, what are some ways we can hang up the phone? So when we want to say bye to someone on the phone, what are some typical phrases that we use? Does anyone know?
Like, have a nice day, or is there any further assistance that I can help you with? Stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like, have a nice day. more informal, you can say, have a good one, right? Have a good one. Bye. Okay, and then what would the response to that be?
You too, or thank you.
Or
Yeah,
have a nice.
You too.
Yeah,
Yeah, good.
actually, sorry, teacher. I think what I can say. Oh, okay. I forgot.
Okay, don't worry. All right, but very good work. Okay, so thank you two for being the guinea pigs, the first two. Okay, so let's see. Can we have 2 more volunteers, please?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Allah, and who else?
Okay.
All right, who was that? Omar? Was that you?
It's me. Yeah.
Okay, great. So we have Allah and Omar. All right, so I will give you your next situation. Hold on one second. Okay, so this one is a little bit tricky, so I'm going to put it all up on the screen, okay? So I'll just share my screen with you. So Allah, you are going to be person 4A. Okay, can you all read these? So Allah, you are 4A, and Omar, you are 4B. Okay, so I want the two of you to read through these descriptions, and then when you're ready, let me know. Okay, and the rest of the class, you should be reading these also, so you know exactly what they're talking about, and so you can give them some good feedback at the end of their dialogue. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Omar and Allah.
Yes, teacher. I'm ready.
Okay?
Yeah, okay, me too.
All right, so go ahead. So ring, ring, ring.
Okay, good morning, Omar speaking. How may I help you today?
Hello. Please, could you put me through the travel advice section?
Yes, you're in the right place, sir. How can I serve you today?
Okay, good morning, sir.
good
I want to ask you, please, for a favor. I'm traveling to Glasgow. I need an urgent way to be there. I need to be by 11 o'clock there in the morning. How can you help me in that?
By 11 o'clock to Glasgow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Let me
What's
check,
the best
sir.
way, you think?
Okay, sir, there are 2 ways, by train or by aeroplane. So I tell you in details, like from London to Glasgow, by train,
Yeah.
there's a trip at 8 a.m. and it will be travels at 12:30 p.m. Returns to London in the evening, and there's London to Glasgow, leaves from 7 a.m. and it will arrive at 3 p.m. and returns to London the next day. If you want the easiest way, as you told me, so you can do it by airplane. It will be at 7:30 a.m. and it arrives at 8:45 a.m. Flights back to London all day.
Okay, and it flies back in the same day?
No, all day.
Because I need to be in London in the same day at evening.
Yeah, yes, sir. This one will be
I need to be
suitable
there.
for you. Yeah.
Okay, I think that this one is more suitable then, because I need to be there by 11 and I want to get back at evening the same day.
Okay, sir. So you
So
want me
can you
to,
help me make it?
yeah, so you want me to book this flight for you?
Yeah, please, please,
Okay,
urgently.
okay. Just
Thank
few
you.
moments. Yeah, just few moments. Okay, done, sir. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
No, I'm very thankful for you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
You're goodbye.
Okay, great. Really, really good. Really good. Okay, so I want to hear from your classmates, and then I'll tell you my thoughts. So, class, what did you think of Omar and?
Did great that
Yeah.
conversation.
Yeah, and what were some of the good things that they did?
They do what the paragraph exactly wants, the role of the traveler and the advisor. They play a good role of that person.
Okay, good. Good. Yeah. Anything else?
It's not. Actually, it was clear, but I think when he said like it will be more clearly if I want to be sure if it will be if I'll arrive at the exact time or something like this.
Sorry, can you explain that again?
I'm not sure about the two person. What's the name of them? But the person who want to travel to London and he want to stay.
Okay, Allah.
Yeah, Allah. So I want to be sure if it will be if I'll be arrive at the exact time or something like this.
Okay, so you heard a mistake.
Yeah, something like this, but it's a small mistake.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not small.
Yeah, a small mistake. Yeah, I think there was some tense problem there, but yeah, you're right. So it should have. So how could you say that in the correct tense?
Maybe if I said that in the correct. I forgot the mistake. Something like this. I said that the
I
correct.
could say, I want to make sure I arrive. Right? We don't use the future there. We use the present.
Yeah, something like this, teacher. Yes.
So I want to make sure I arrive, not I will arrive. Right?
Right.
Okay. So just remember that. That's something to note. Okay. But on the whole, great. I think a few small things a few things that you did well. You used very appropriate language for the telephone, right? So I think Allah asked from the beginning. He used a great phrasal verb. He asked if Omar could put him through. Right? To put someone through to someone else means to connect me. So a good use of a phrasal verb. They were both very polite. They said "sir" a lot. And they said things like just a few moments or just a few minutes let me check that for you. So things that were very realistic of a phone conversation. One question about this description. So one of the options was traveling by coach. What is a coach?
A bus.
Yeah, it's a bus, right? And I think it's a bus. So traveling by coach is traveling by bus. Okay. A few things. So asking how can I help you is a good question, right? If you're working in customer service or something like that. But asking how can you help me isn't natural. I think I heard that once, but then later, whichever one of you said that corrected it. It should just be, can you help me? Right? So how can you help me sounds rude. Can you help me is a good question to ask. Okay. And then what preposition do we use with the morning, the evening, the afternoon. So I go to school the morning.
In
Sorry?
the morning?
In the morning, right? Remember, always in. And I know depending on your native language, that might be different, but try to make sure you're saying in and not at or on, whatever. Okay? Okay, but on the whole, excellent job.
Sorry, teacher. Sorry, can you just repeat what's the meaning of catch or something like this? You said.
Sorry?
Someone guide. Yeah.
Coach. Coach.
Coach.
Is a bus.
Okay.
So if you see that, if you're looking up travel itineraries and you see the word coach, that means you would be traveling by bus.
Okay.
Just something to note. Okay. All right, good. So can we have 2 more volunteers?
Okay.
All right, so Ibrahim
Yes.
and
I can go.
okay, Mauricio, great. So I'll share my screen with the 2 of you again. Okay, this one is one of my favorites. I think it's fun. Okay, so I want you to look at 7A and 7B. So Ibrahim, you can be 7A, okay, and Mauricio, you can be 7B. All right, so everyone in the class, I want you to read these descriptions so you can give your classmates good feedback. Ibrahim and Mauricio, let me know when you are ready. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Okay.
Okay, I can go.
Yes, me too.
Okay, great. So, go ahead. So, ring, ring, ring.
Hello. Can I help you?
Class?
Bad connection.
Oh, that's okay. No worries. Okay, are you there now?
Okay, I'm here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Okay. So, ready? Ring, ring, ring.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How can I help you?
I want to book a room in your hotel, but I need to be sure of something, some information I need to know.
Okay, I'll try to answer. What information do you need?
I need if it's allowed to get my any animals with me, any pets, cats, dogs.
No, unfortunately in this hotel no pets are allowed. I'm sorry. You can bring your family, but no pets. Okay?
Okay. Anything? Do you have any special price for families or big numbers of people?
Yes, of course, we have a discount for your family. I don't know, maybe depending on how many you are, and we can get you, I don't know, maybe up to 50% of discount. Is that okay for you?
That's good. That's very good. What kinds of sports can I practice in your hotels?
Sorry, can you repeat, please?
What kinds of sport can I practice inside your hotel during my time in your hotel?
Okay, yes, we have many sports, many activities to do here. and we have a football, and you can go swimming, and you can play tennis, and you can play water sports too. We have plenty of these here. I'm sure you will have
That's
fun.
sounds good. That's good news. And the final one is I'm asking about the September time. Is that time have a good weather in your area?
Yes, here in September it's nice. It is warm, but sometimes it's windy. But overall, the weather is very nice here. You will enjoy your time with your family.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay. All right. Good. Okay. So very good job. I think there were no communication problems and everything was pretty clear. All right. So class, what did you think of their dialogue?
Teacher, for me, actually, I know something. I don't know if it's, that's okay or not. You can correct me. Just Ibrahim mentioned that he want to know, or he need to know. He need to know. I think it's maybe can we say I want to know? It's more formal. I want to know if
I want
yes
to know is not more formal. It's just it expresses like an urge and it's very direct. So again,
okay
the more polite option there is what we said before. Does anyone remember? Instead of I want, we
I
would say
I need maybe or
I
I would like.
I would like I would like.
Right? So I would like to know. That's the most polite option. I need to know. So need is not any more or less formal. It's just more urgent, right?
Yeah.
I need to know. I must know, right? I have to know. So and want is less of an urgency. Okay.
Yeah. Second teacher, I not also Ibrahim because maybe I focus on Ibrahim maybe a lot. Do you have special prices or special price for families? So maybe do you offer some? Is that correct? Do you offer some prices for families?
Yeah, both options are good. So do you have special discounts for families, or do you offer special prices for families? Both are fine. But yeah, offer is a great. Do you offer? That's a great alternative word.
Yeah, and also teacher about the second person, the last question, when he would answer about the weather, maybe because he can say I think the weather will be good, would be windy or something like that, because he will not be sure about the weather. Maybe it
Yeah,
will
so
be.
maybe that's true. Yeah, so you could say I think, or the weather in September is usually, right, if we're talking in general about a typical September, we would say the weather in September is usually warm but windy. So that's kind of the instead of saying what I think, it's just saying what it's usually like. Okay. Any other comments? Oh, I forgot I'm still screen sharing. Okay. No, I thought on the whole a good job, right? I like to hear more enthusiasm, but in general it was good. I think, Mauricio, you were a very attentive receptionist, right? You answered all of his questions well. I have a question for the class. What verb do we use with sports? So, do you practice a sport?
Or play.
Yeah, it's probably more common to say play a sport. If you practice football, it means you literally go to train, right? If you're practicing a sport, it means you're training. So just note that if the verb in your language is practice, in English we tend to say play. Okay, and I don't know which of you said this, but But someone said, sounds good. Okay, have the rest of you heard that expression?
Yes.
Yes.
It's extremely, extremely common, right? Sounds good. We say it for everything. Anything from the end of an email to, a text message. Let's meet at 5. Okay, sounds good. Right? So that's a great thing to integrate if you want to say something different than okay or great or perfect. Right? It's just another thing to say, okay, that sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, so on the whole, good job. All right, so let's see. Gabriele, would you like to go?
Yeah, it's my time, I think.
It's your turn. Okay, and I know everyone has gone through this, so we can start to repeat. So who would like to go? Who would like to work with Gabriele?
Okay.
Okay.
I can.
Okay, so Mustafa and Gabriele. Okay, I'll share my screen with you.
Okay.
All right. So here is the situation. Okay, here's the situation. Let's see. Gabriele, why don't you work on situation 9A? Mustafa, you are 9B. Okay, so everyone read these descriptions, and then whenever you two are ready, let me know.
Ready.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Ring, ring, ring. Hello, how are you? How can I help you?
Hello. I would like
Hello.
to speak. Hello, it's Wordsworth School.
Yes. How can I help
Hello.
you?
Hello. I would like to speak to my English teacher, please. Is it possible?
I'm sorry. I think all the teacher today are away on training course.
Oh,
So
okay. No problem. Can I leave a message?
sorry, I can't hear you.
Can I leave a message, please?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Well, I would like you to inform my teacher that I will be away for a month because of work. So I would like to receive my homework and classwork by email, if it's possible.
Okay, I'll try to send her this message when she is available.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, good. Okay, so remember, ending our conversation, it's usually not just, okay, bye, bye, right? It's bye, have a good one, or bye, have a nice day.
Okay.
Right? Or even, okay, talk to you later, right? Has anyone heard that? That's another common way to end a phone call. Talk to you later, or I'll keep you posted. That's a good one to integrate, right? Especially if it means, that means I will keep you informed, right? I'll keep you posted. Okay? So if someone is waiting on information that you have, you can say, okay, I'll keep you posted.
Sorry, teacher.
Yes.
Can you write it, please?
It's in the verbling box. Can you
Sorry?
see that? It's in the Verbling chat box.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
So,
great.
so teacher, when you said I'll keep you posted, so I'll keep you like updated.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit more casual though, right? It's more informal, but it's also okay to use, with people say this a lot in business settings as well. Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah. And the second thing, maybe at the last of conversation, we have to say, "I have a nice day," or so. This is right.
Yeah. Okay. But otherwise, good. I mean, the rest of the class, let me hear your thoughts on their conversation. What were some things that they did well? Or things that you think they should have improved? Okay, I'll give you my feedback, and then we'll see if maybe some of your classmates have some thoughts. Okay, so I thought a lot of good language used, right? So things like no problem, right? Kind of like sounds good. No problem is something we use all the time, right? So just saying, okay, no problem, great, sounds good. Asking questions. So in English, forming questions can be very complicated, right? There are so many things to think about, like do I need to use do or did or does, or do I need to put the verb first, or do I need to use a question word? A lot of things to think about. I think at the beginning, one of you said it's Wordsworth School, like this, as a question.
Yeah.
How should we ask that question?
Is it?
Is this
Okay.
the Wordsworth School?
Okay.
Right, so when we're calling. So usually when we pick up the phone, we say, hi, this is, you've reached, or this is the Wordsworth School, Mustafa speaking, right? Or if they don't say that, then the caller can say, hi, is this the Wordsworth School? I was calling to speak with blah, blah, blah. Okay? All right, and then what was interesting is a lot of times on the phone we have connection problems, right?
Yes.
Which the two of you kind of had. So, so what are some? Does anyone know sort of what we can say besides? Can you repeat that, or I didn't hear you?
Security.
What's that?
Pardon me.
Pardon me? Yeah. Excuse me or pardon me. Another one that's common is, sorry, I didn't catch that. Right? Sorry, I didn't catch that. Means I didn't quite hear that.
It's more informal, this?
No, it's actually, it's neutral. I would say it might even be a bit more formal. So even though it's not, it's kind of like an expression, you would definitely say this, if you were talking to a client on the phone, you could say, sorry, I didn't catch that. What was your name again? Okay.
Actual teacher, we have to learn this 3 places because we have many problems.
Yeah, we have a lot of connection problems here. So if I ever have a connection problem, you can say, sorry, teacher, I didn't catch that. Can you repeat what you said? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And another positive thing, Mustafa and Gabriele, good use of I would like, right? Very polite. Very good. Okay. Any questions from either of you? Okay. So I think we have time for 1 or 2 more, which is great. So let's see. Who would like to go again?
Okay. I would like.
All right, Allah?
Okay.
Okay, who is the second person?
I am Ibrahim.
Ibrahim. Okay, great. So we have Allah and Ibrahim. Okay. All right. Hold on 1 second. Okay. This one is a little bit complicated, so you'll have some reading to do. Allah, okay, well, let me just share my screen first. All right, so let's see. Ibrahim, you can be person 6A, okay? And Allah, you will be 6B. Okay, so read your descriptions. The rest of the class you should be reading as well, so you can give your classmates good feedback at the end. And Allah and Ibrahim, when you are ready, let me know. Oh, and just a note from before, I meant to say, instead of saying, can you inform me? Inform, the verb inform sounds very informal. So instead, or sorry, it sounds very formal. So we tend to say, can you let me know? Right? So instead of saying, please inform me, we'll say, please let me know. So to let someone know something. It's a phrasal verb. It's super common in English. Okay, sorry. Go ahead and let me know when you are ready.
I have one question. What's the meaning of parcel?
A parcel is a package. So like something that you send in the mail.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Did that help?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
good.
I'm ready.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Express Delivery Services. How can I help you?
Okay. I have some parcel.
Hello?
Did we lose him?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see if he comes back. Oh, here we go. So Allah, what can you say now?
Hello?
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
Are you
Ibrahim,
still
sorry,
there?
we didn't catch that, Ibrahim.
Okay. I have connection problems.
Okay.
Okay. I have some parcel in my office and I need to send it through your service.
You need to send a parcel, so you need to have someone to collect it.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay, just a moment. That's a customer services job. I'll try to connect you with them. Just a moment, please hold on.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It seems that there is nobody there. I'll try to help you. Just give me your full information, please. I need to know what is the parcel is. What the parcel is.
Okay, I am working for United Engineering, and its content is some tools and instruments that we use.
Okay, tools and instruments. Okay, I need your full name, full address, please.
Okay, my name is Ibrahim Muhammad, and my address is the 5
Okay.
the downtown
Mm-hmm.
besides the gas station.
Okay. Okay, then I'll keep you informed. I will look for the customer services when they are there, and I'll be back to you to tell you when they can come to your office and collect your parcel. Okay, is that fine for you?
Okay, fine. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a
Have a
nice
nice day.
day. You too.
Good. Great. Okay. Good. I liked that one. I thought that was short and sweet, right? Very well done. Any comments from the class? What did you think of this?
Maybe only connection problem. They did it perfect.
Yes, exactly.
But unfortunately, that sound was clear and the other person was like slow or something like this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
But
hard
it's
to hear.
good, very good, yeah.
Yeah, it was good, right? Okay, good. Any other comments?
Teacher, sorry, I think he can say, I think Ibrahim, he can say at the last, do you have any question or more question or something like this?
Yeah, that's absolutely something to add, right? Do you have any other questions? That's something
Yeah,
you can ask.
instead of saying, is that fine? Do you agree?
Mhm.
Or something?
Yeah, that's actually something I was going to bring up. So, so something we say a lot is that's fine, right? That's fine with me, right? And that just means cool. Okay, sounds good. That's fine, no problem. Again, these things that we say so frequently. However, when we are asking someone, we tend to phrase the question as, is that okay? Right? Is that okay with you? So you could say, is that okay? Is that all right? Or as Mustafa said, do you have any other questions? Good point. Okay. And then I think it was Allah, you used a good expression almost perfectly. Instead of saying, I'll be back to you, you want to say, I'll get back to you. Right? So I'll get back to you with that information. What does that mean? Has everyone heard that before?
Yeah, to inform him or if there is additional information.
Yeah, exactly. So it's kind of saying I'll get back to you is similar to saying I'll keep you posted, right? Another way to say it is I'll let you know. So we have a lot of different ways to say these things. And, so I'll get back to you, I'll let you know, I'll keep you posted, things like that. Okay? Any questions?
I'll be in touch.
I'll be in touch, yeah. Absolutely. I'll be in touch. That's great. And that's something you'll hear a lot after job interviews, right? So you shake hands and then the interviewer says, okay, we'll be in touch. Thanks very much for coming in. So things like that. So with business meetings and job interviews, as you said, Mauricio, it's I'll be in touch, very common. Okay, so to sort of wrap up the class, I have a couple of just discussion questions for you. Have any of you had to speak on the phone in English before?
Yes.
Yes, okay, so when you were living in the US, I assume?
Yes, that's right. And I was calling the clinic and made an appointment, and they called me so 3 times, maybe something like this.
Okay, so very realistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And what was, did you find it difficult to talk on the phone in the US?
First time I was like shocking. Someone called me in English. Maybe I couldn't respond to the telephone, but no, I used to talk in telephone and it was easy, I think.
You got
Because
used to it.
maybe teacher, because the other person, like the reception, was very relaxed and kind with me, and he was talking like slowly. When he found me, I couldn't speak maybe very well or something like this, so that helped me a lot.
Yeah, it's helpful when the other person is sort of friendly and nice, right? And that's the thing. If someone understands that you're foreign and English is your non-native language, you would think, hopefully, they will speak a little bit more slowly. But it doesn't always happen, right? Some people aren't that nice.
Yes,
So,
that's right.
yeah, good. Anyone else?
It's next time, the second time, teacher, I was calling what I call taxi station. Yeah, something like this. Yes.
The taxi
Okay.
service?
Yeah, and it was talking too fast, but I did it well because maybe yeah, I used to talk.
You had gotten used to it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. Good. Cool. And the rest of you, class, have you ever had to speak on the phone in English?
Yes, teacher.
Yes? Okay.
Sometimes, yeah, in work we have maybe on telephone we need to call other departments or something like that, and we have to use a common language if they are not, you know, the same nationality or
Right.
they are not talking the same language. Yeah.
Okay, so, and have you found it to be difficult, or do you think it's something that gets easier as you do it more?
Of course, it's easier if you do it more, but I find it more difficult when you are talking personally. I think personally is less, or it's easier when you're talking face to face. You can see the reaction, or you can know if the person understand you or not easier than
Definitely. Absolutely, right? Body language is very important. Okay? Yeah. So good. And today, what you didn't have in these scenarios, and why I chose telephone dialogues, is for that reason, right? Because on Verbling, you can't see each other, really. You can only see me, and since most students choose to turn off the video, it's almost like being on the telephone when you're speaking. So we're just about out of time. Thank you all for your participation. I hope this was helpful to you, and I really appreciate you taking risks and really getting into this exercise. Okay, so thanks again. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you soon.
Thank
okay,
you,
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.